Well, hello, everybody.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
All right, before we start, I have to thank Nikki. Nikki came in clutch. It's Sports and Spaghetti, by the way. Hi. It's episode 125. Yeah, 125. So 26 episodes is like half a year's worth of episodes, give or take. So that's a lot. 25 is a lot of episodes. Anyway, I got to shout out Nikki. I don't know what happened to my key to get into this place. And so Nick had to make a quick pit stop, and he turned a medium drive into a very short drive in ways only Nicky can.
There was no traffic.
Must be nice.
Uh-huh.
I had no traffic coming in.
His hair
today.
looks nice, too. He's got a haircut.
Yeah.
We both have a haircut.
Yeah, I had a busy day.
I keep mine. We make money now, so I go every 2 weeks.
Oh, we make money now.
Clean
That
it
must
up.
be nice.
It's all right.
It must be nice.
It's all right.
If he says you'll get there one day, I'm going to kill him.
No, I would never say that. You know that.
Kill him. Oh, we'll get there one day.
You know I never say that.
No, I'm kidding. All right, hey, the Jolly Rancher word of the week is it has some. There's a good reason behind this. It's not a vocab word this week. The word of the week is defined as to break something such as glass into many small pieces. Starts with the letter S.
Fragmentation.
Except you got the wrong letter.
Spiderweb.
Splinter.
That's timely. Ooh, splinter is a good one. And one could make a case for it, but it's not the word that I picked. So if you come up to my desk with that word, you know. You all know. Don't worry. All right, we've got a fun one today.
Would you classify it as a humdinger? We haven't had a humdinger of an episode in a while.
It's true.
This is a humdinger.
Okay.
This is a humdinger, and I'll tell you why. Because this was a lot of fun to make. We are starting a Globe on the Stove reprise. However, this is going to be a comfort food fall classic Globe on the Stove series, where we highlight different soups and sandwiches from around the world over the next 8 weeks. So that takes us to Christmas?
8 weeks. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas?
Merry Chrysler.
Feliz.
Feliz Navidad? Feliz Navidad? Is that Christmas 8 weeks? I'm waiting for you to tell me if that's 8 weeks from now.
Was I supposed to fact check?
It's got to be almost 8 weeks,
It's
right?
like 9, no?
8 weeks from today.
8 weeks has got to be like...
8 weeks from today is December 10th, 2025.
Yeah, okay.
So 10.
10 weeks away.
We'll do 10 soups. This will take
we
us.
do 10. Well,
This will take us right
that'll
to.
probably be 8 because we're going to take Thanksgiving off.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And Christmas. Yeah, 8.
I'm also adding to the humdingliness today.
I know he said he has a surprise
Yeah,
brewing.
yeah.
Well, the first thing, if you are a Seinfeld fan, this is the episode for you because instead of saying no soup for you, like the Soup Nazi says in the episode The Soup Nazi, I am giving out soup today, and it's the one that Elaine found the recipe to in the armoire that the Soup Nazi gave her before he hated her. And it's mulligatawny.
'Tis an Indian soup. I know that.
Yes, it is. Look up what it means because my computer's not working well right now.
Wonderful.
It means something simple. It was named mulligatawny by the British because they had a hard time pronouncing what it really was.
Mulligatawny is a hearty, cured Anglo-Indian soup with origins in southern India during the British Raj. The name is an Anglicization, vocab word,
That's what I just said, except he said it's fancy.
of the Tamil words milagu, which means pepper, and thani, which means water.
Pepper water. That's
a
right.
reference to the thin, spiced broth that was its precursor.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That's what I was going to tell you, except I can't. It's not interneting.
It's
on my
related.
site.
It's related to the dish rasham.
Yes, they're very, very similar. Now, we are going to eat the mulligatawny. It is a very thick soup. It's very flavorful. It's got a lot of spice and everything nice. If I do say so myself, I was very excited making it. Like I said, it's It's no chicken noodle. All right. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna try it. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back for a brief reprieve here. Say that again, Nick.
I have not eaten soup before.
Like not even like a Lipton.
No.
This is the first time Nicky's ever. That lies.
Oh.
You ate pig blood soup.
Oh, okay. That does not count.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. It was soup.
Hey, what? Oh, it was something.
This is a traditional soup. We'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, we're back. We've just tried mulligatawny, and I'd like your guys' opinions. It was Nick's first time officially trying soup, and I want to know what you think of it. You did not go back for
Before
more.
that, I know soup isn't a food you have to water down, but Ivan and Anthony tries things as well today.
Oh, boy! Papa!
Oh, you found it. I have not.
I'm not eating drinking that.
Let's see how much. Wow, 44 grams.
That's
I'm glad
vomit.
you found it.
That's
I always
vomit.
look for it, man.
That's
I
vomit
got one
water.
for myself, in fact.
Vom water.
No, it smells good. If this is anything reminiscent of High C, I'm gonna be hype.
No,
It's a little
not.
more watery
No,
than I
I'm
see.
thinking Sunny
It's
D.
watery orange.
Oh, that's odd.
It's not good. It's not a good drink.
It is, bro. It's like the Yoo-hoo of chocolate
Let me
milk,
see it.
but to
It's
orange
watered
juice.
down orange juice. It's an orange drink.
It is. It's just orange drink.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
That's absolutely horrid.
How can you say that?
I'd probably drink it again. I wouldn't go out of my way to find it, but I would drink it again.
My guy. He's been hating on it my whole life.
It's orange.
Do you drink orange juice?
Yeah,
I just don't think you're a big orange juice guy.
I'm not a big orange juice
I'm a
guy.
fiend for the juices.
I was a
orange
big
and apple.
I was a big orange juice guy until I got sick on it one time. It was not ideal. coming out hot,
But also still orange.
yeah, not good. With pulp, not good.
Oh, it was pulpy vom? It looked
Yeah.
like the mulligatawny.
Oh, I don't do pulp.
I like shum pulp. If you know,
I
you
like
know.
farm stand pulp.
I like no pulp.
Loaded up.
Plus vitamin D added.
Oh, yeah?
That's the vitamin C added.
Is it whatever?
No, I think
No,
it's
they add
vitamin D. I think
vitamin
you're
D.
right. Yeah.
Anyways, 7 out of 10. Soup was very good, actually. If I was in a pinch, maybe.
I'm shocked at that response. I thought he was going to say he hated it. It was not bad, right?
No, I don't know. I always expect the soup to be a little more watery. Maybe some are.
Yeah,
Chicken noodle soup
This was
is
a little
watery.
thicker than.
Yeah.
It's almost a stew, but it's exactly how it was exactly measured the way it was said to. All of them were pretty much the same, all the recipes I looked at. I liked this recipe the most because of how the chicken was prepared. I really liked, because not all of them had you sear the chicken first.
Mm-hmm.
This one did, and I built it from the seared
And
chicken.
it adds the. Yeah, I like
And
that.
built the soup
I like
up from that. I didn't want to add chicken after because it's that the chicken and the seasoning added to this, and it doesn't add it when you add it later. That's why.
If I was in like an isolated cabin and this is all we had, I'd eat it.
Nice.
Yeah, on a winter's day.
If you found yourself in India, would you get that?
That might be the only thing I eat in India.
Yeah. That's good.
I like it. I said before, it's very cozy. It is a comforting soup. It really does taste like chicken noodle soup, but seasoned like non-white people, which is
Yeah.
love that.
This would be a lot for people that don't like spiced things.
This would be a lot for people whose whereabouts we do not know on January 6th. This would be a lot for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, I think it's good. I'm gonna give it an 8.4.
Thank you. I'm really proud of it. I'm gonna give it an 8.8 because I loved it. I'm not surprised because the ingredients sounded good, but what I'm most surprised about is you have to grate a Granny Smith apple into it.
I love that.
And
I love apple juice.
so there is apple in there, and I believe the reason why the apple goes in there, just as a culinary perspective, is to balance out the spice. But it's the tart apple. It's not supposed to be a gala. He's not gonna touch lips to Bot.
I'm very. Thank you both. Thank you both. Means a lot to me that you care about my tiz.
We do. It's understandable, right?
Honestly, most of the reason I respect it is because one of my best friends has the same tiz, but he wouldn't even let me do that.
Who?
Dom.
Oh, really?
Speaking of, you know what? Actually, go ahead.
What? What about
Nah, it'll be later.
All right.
Okay. Well done. All right, let's talk about some nonsense. Oh, what was the average?
Our average today.
I didn't even hear you guys' scores. 7, 8.
I gave it an 8.
8.8.
Yeah, 8.07 average.
Nice.
Very, very good.
Very good.
On par.
And that was kind of out there for me to make.
Yeah, it was on par with
That ain't no blood soup.
close to Nikki's quesadilla, close to the Thai glazed chicken and rice. We've been on a heater with 8s.
Yeah.
We've been on a heater.
And like I said, this is not safe necessarily.
No, this was a question mark. This could have gone bad.
Yeah. It's very yummy, and I'll make it again. All right, let's talk about some in no particular order. We have a lot of sports to get to today.
Let's talk about sports, baby.
He said sports.
Of course I did.
This is a heavy episode with sports today. Okay? There's a lot to cram into not a lot of time. We're going to start here with in no particular order.
INPO, as we like to call it.
The good of the week is that the New York Rangers have no goals in 3 home games. They have the longest goalless streak to start a season at home ever. It's a beautiful thing. Either ever or since like 1928, which is basically ever. I'm thrilled about it. And everybody that you talk to that's a Rangers fan will say the same thing. Well, they're playing so well. They're playing so well. You can't score, you can't win. 2 of the games they gave up 1 goal and lost. Oh well! It's almost as bad as the Islanders. Not quite, but almost. That's the good of the week. I really had to say that. I wanted to get that there. The bad of the week, and I know you, especially Anthony, will have more to say about this because I'm kind of just putting the blanket statement out there that Penn State is not good this year. And now there have been firings. And one of the things that has struck me is the gravity of the firings that have happened. Notably, their head coach, who went to 2 players' houses, was able to drive from one house to the next in the first round of the draft, when one of his guys got drafted 11th and one of his guys got drafted like 24th. He was able to drive between their 2 houses to be there when they announced the draft pick. If that tells you anything about this man.
It tells you he's a very good human, but that does not mean he's a good coach, unfortunately. Yeah, they're paying him. Listen, when people ask me what my dream job is, my job is to be a decent non-Power 5 football coach in college, and then I get hired by a Power 5 school, and then I stink it up, and they buy me out 2 years out of my contract, and then I never have to work again. He's getting paid $49.7 million to not coach for that team.
James Franklin is in the money.
Penn State.
Now, he has to actively look for a job.
Per his contract, he has to look for a job either in coaching or in broadcasting or media. And Penn State will only have to pay the difference. So if he gets a contract for $30 million, they're only on the hook for $19.7 million. Not ideal for Penn State still, but the thing that is crazy to me is they also have to, people don't realize they also have to buy out all of his assistant coaches. So they could be facing up to $200 million. Oh, no, that's all football. I apologize. They could be facing a lot more than $45 million in buyout money because they have to pay out all the coaches that they're going to remove. Not ideal. Not ideal if you're Penn State. And this is karma because Joe Pa knew. So
I'm not saying anymore. The Blue Jays lose.
well, you're ahead of the curve because they're up 12-2 right now.
The Blue Jays lose. The Blue Jays lose. The Blue Jays lose. I just love that they got slapped around the first 2 games. I don't care about game 3. Whatever, they can have game 3. They're not going to win against Seattle. They're not going to beat this team. I love that Vlad Jr. and Big Papi couldn't wait to say, "The Yankees lose." But now that the Blue Jays have lost a few games, the Blue Jays fans are like, "Well, we beat you guys." Okay.
That's my favorite thing.
The Yankees suck.
Like, there are Mets fans actively celebrating that the Yankees lost.
The Mets fans and Red Sox fans that have the gall.
I had a Mets fan, I swear to God, I will not name names. He said I would have
name names.
He said I would have rather missed the playoffs than got embarrassed like you did in the playoffs. I said, no, you wouldn't have. You're being stupid.
Did they get embarrassed? Or did they lose to a better team?
Well, the first 2 games they kind of got smacked around, but
yeah, but they won a series.
Yeah.
They won a playoff series. I don't want to hear about embarrassed.
Yeah.
They lost in the ALDS. Okay. A team's got to win and a team's got to lose. Truthfully, I'm not like a hater of the Blue Jays except for the fact that their fans are just glazing the Yankees and their team nonstop. It's just annoying. The Mets fans, though, are the worst. Boston fans can be bitter a little bit because they just lost to the Yanks. All right.
Well, there's one guy on Twitter. It's Cutter is King. Shout out. He's hilarious. I hate Red Sox fans. He's hilarious.
But the Mets,
I've seen that guy.
Mets fans that are like, "Ha! Join us in Cancun." Cancun, shut up! You guys should have been the best team in the NL.
Juan Soto was literally in Cancun the day after they missed the playoffs. He posted on his Instagram story on a flight to Cancun. So I really don't know what you're trying to tell me.
They almost couldn't wait to get out of there.
The fans care more than the players.
Oh, by far, that's the way it looks. So it's just a silly, stupid joke. If you want to talk about the Yankees lose. They weren't that good, let's be honest. They didn't play that well.
I'm surprised we even beat the Red Sox.
Yes.
I told Chris, I don't know if I said it in the chat, but I said it to Chris, I think it might have been personally. The thing that bothers me the most about the Blue Jays absolutely getting rocked by the Mariners right now is if the Yankees made it past the Blue Jays, they would have handled the Mariners. Handled them. They did all season. And that's what bothers me because it's like a perfect storm to get the Yankees out. No, I'm not saying this is a World Series team anyway. The Dodgers look like they're going to roll again, but still, though.
The only thing I don't like about it is Cal Raleigh's probably going to win.
I don't think so.
If they win this series, he probably will.
It does nothing to do with the playoffs.
No, it
That's what they say.
shouldn't have anything to do with the playoffs, but I think
It will.
because isn't that funny? He would be the first MVP to hit under, I think, like, 270, 280 or something like
Lumpy
that?
Dumper?
Lumpy Dumper.
All right. That was Inpo. Now.
Oh, I have an honorable mention here that's like super quick.
Go ahead.
Snapple changing to plastic bottles.
You see, you like that?
No, it's terrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you... Oh, okay.
Honestly, it's bad.
Yeah. It's an F for me, too.
It's
I like
very
the glass.
not good.
Orangeade in the glass bottle, that was...
Earth is
Any Snapple in the glass bottle is
facts.
better than that.
Facts.
Earth
That's
is
like a
actually
Coke.
Earth is actually located in the sun's atmosphere. Science.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Well, Snapple said it, so
it must be true.
yeah.
Yeah, what is that? Fact number 3067?
It's probably like 172.
41!
That is fact number 1473.
Yeah, facts number 1 through 60 were like the OGs. Those are the best. But you know what Snapple I used to like is I like the regular Snapple tea. That was
That's
Yeah,
good.
you
I don't
did
mind
know.
Snapple apple.
But that was before. Yeah, that was good. But that was before I knew how much sugar was in it.
Snapple makes zero. They make zero though, and they sell it at Costco in bulk. So I do grab that occasion.
On occasion.
On occasion.
All right. it's the occasion right now for Nikki and I to pick a team for Anthony to like. And what are we talking about here? We're talking about soccer. All right. We get told all the time we need to talk about soccer more. It comes from all angles. My dad says it. My students say it. I wanted to shout out Leicester City, by the way, because they're in third place in the championship, which means they'd be in a playoff to move back up, only to be embarrassed again and move back down. But I want to let you know it's going well for them. But Nikki and I have been tasked this week with finding a an English football team for Anthony to become a fan of. This is a lot easier said than done. There was a lot of thought that went into this for me.
So that's what I'm saying.
I put a lot of thought into
and
this.
I want you guys to comment too. Tell me which Premier League team that I should be following, because we know me. I don't follow this, and I would like to.
It's a joke. So.
I would like to talk soccer with these guys and not just sit here and stare at the camera. So.
All right, Nick, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I can go first.
All right,
Anthony, I've cooked up the perfect team for you.
Okay.
All right. Their name is Crystal Palace FC. Okay. Right. They've been around.
Oh, they sure have.
They're a known team. Okay. But the thing is, they're getting good. Like, this is the time to invest. Okay. And they're feisty. They've been feisty on Twitter. They're atting teams this year. They're going crazy. Seems like something you'd be into. And you seem like a very American guy, seeing as you don't like English football. This team, their mascot, the Eagles. Their colors, red, white, and blue. Anthony, they're also based in London. So maybe if you go on a trip someday, you'll be able to watch your favorite team play. And they just beat the defending champs last week. That's what I got for you, man. That's what I got.
Palace
They're sixth place.
has never finished better than fifth place in the Premier League. Ever.
So they're the epitome of mid.
They are.
But they're in sixth right now. They're on the come up. They just beat the defending champs last week.
Their other nickname is the Glaziers.
Yes.
My turn.
Go ahead.
I have the most fun team you could possibly ever imagine. And the team is Wrexham AFC. You might recognize this as Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's team that they are now the owners of. Let me tell you what, okay? Let me tell you what. I'm on the wrong team stats. This team, 4 seasons ago, 22-23, was in the National League of Football, which is the 5th league down.
Out of how many?
Out of a bajillion.
Okay.
They started off in the 3rd division, then went down to the Conference Premier League, which is it's the 6th. It's the 5th tier below the Premier League, but 6th tier down, and it's like below semi-pro. Okay? So they spent a while in the National League. 22-23, they won the National League. League. They have risen every season since then. They went from the National League to League 2 to League 1 to now the championship this season. Every year they've risen up. Every year at a time. They now sit mid-table, 18th out of 24 in the championship. 9 matches in. They've won 2 games, which some people, including my dad, are astonished at, because a lot of people thought that this was them going to meet their match and they're going to stop growing. They've drawn 4 games and only lost 3. Their goal differential is only -1. They have 10 points in the standings and they are well safe of relegation. Nikki picked a great team. Palace is in 6th place. They haven't finished higher than 10th in the last 10 years. So that's a great choice as well. But Wrexham is a team in the championship that you can still get on the bandwagon and say, I was a fan before they made the Prem. And when they ultimately make the Premier League, oh boy, is it going to be a big deal, because these 2 owners are going to have taken this team from the National League to the Premier League within 10 years. And that's my case for Wrexham AFC.
Have you seen on Twitter The trend where it's like, don't worry, we've updated our bio from like sports teams. They started that.
Really?
Crystal Palace started that.
So I'll give you, I'm not going to make my decision now. I want to hear from the fans. I want them to tell me, if you want to comment, you can comment. Let me know what team I should follow. The only thing that's giving me, I like both of these. I do. The only thing I don't like is Woody Johnson owns your team, and I'm not a Ryan Reynolds fan. So the owners are throwing me for a loop, but I can look past that. I can look past the owners as long as they're not a Steinbrenner, okay? I can look past that.
No, they're not. It's a Reynolds.
I do like Mac, though. I do like Mac.
Mac is fine. All right, I'm very glad. So when will we have your decision?
I think it's going to depend on the fan engagement. I think if they want
Put a poll up.
Yeah, if they want to, not even a poll, just throw them in the comments, and then I'll do my research. Why don't we give it a couple weeks? We'll update. I'll give you guys my standings.
By Thanksgiving. Pre-Thanksgiving episode, we will announce.
Let's get a solid amount. We'll throw a list up there, and I will eliminate one a week. Sure, a couple a week maybe.
Yeah.
We can make this a big ordeal because, again, I want to. This is cool. I want to be involved.
I like this.
I want to be involved.
Very good, Nikki. Nice job. I like that choice. That's
like
a
your
very
choice,
good. The only I had to throw something negative about them in there because I wanted him to go towards mine. But Crystal Palace, he's right. This is the right time to become a fan of them if you do choose them.
Yeah, it's not too late, but it's like the last second.
That's right.
Because they could, if they spend money right.
That's right. All right. I have 2 panic buttons this week.
Dos.
I have them.
Dos.
And then we're gonna do a little editorialization. We can bring up whatever topics we want for a few minutes, and then we can be done.
Yo, you know what we need, bro? We need an actual button.
A panic button? I'm thinking again. Yeah, we got to figure one out.
I have a panic button. I have one at school. It doesn't say panic, but it is a red light up button. Then you press.
All right.
I got us next week. That's a great idea. Just remind me, and then remind me again, and then I'm gonna forget, and then in 2 weeks I'll bring it. Okay?
Just have one primed to the shop is what I'm getting from you.
Yeah, we might as well just.
Go to Best Buy.
Yeah.
Or Staples. That was easy.
Yeah, but it's got to be a panic. All right, the first panic out of 2. Number 1 is the Dallas Cowboys. I want both of your takes on this team. What are we talking about with panic? Are we fully panicked? Are we middle panicked? We keep talking about this team.
I've put my elbow through the table hitting the panic button. This is bad. This is a bad team. My sister's boyfriend Matt, huge Cowboys fan. I texted him. I said, "Hey, I love you." I said, "But from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock today, I can't stand you. I don't want to talk to you." Panthers won. He texted me immediately after. He goes, "So is this a coaching issue or is this a talent issue?" And I just said yes. Because this is a team where there's a lot of names, but not a lot of production. Trayvon Diggs is getting cooked. There's no Micah Parsons. Kenneth Murray looks like the worst linebacker in the league right now. George Pickens had a great game. I mean, he was taking Mike Jackson lunch money. I said it. He looked great. But their offense, it's a great offense, but their defense is just so god-awful. It is so god-awful. And Jerry Jones needs to invest those first-round picks he got in the Micah trade. He needs to invest them in run-stopping. He needs to go sign run-stopping free agents because this is bad. I'm not going to completely glaze the Panthers like I usually do. But
Why not?
They've looked great. They've been dominant on both sides of the line.
You want to talk about a team? This team might make the playoffs this year.
Offensive and defensively. I think they have like a top... long story short, they gave up 50 combined rushing yards in the last 2 games.
Dude, your team is not a bad team this year.
Yeah, I mean, they when they come prepared, they look really good.
They are not a bad football team.
But... dude, the Cowboys were getting blown off the ball 5-6 yards. They were not getting any pressure. It was bad. And this is a team that has a lot of money invested in it, a lot of expectations, and I'm panicking mostly because I know my owner is not going to do the right thing.
Nikki.
Oh, I think we talked about this after week 2, and I said I'm not panicked yet, and now I'm smashing the button. The last game I watched for them this past week was one of the worst games I've ever seen a team play. It was actually really, really bad. Like, they actually could have won that game 100 times, and they blew it 100 times.
They also could have lost by a lot more.
Exactly. They just look lost. Really. They look like they have no plan. They look like they don't care. I don't know. I think it's over for them. I really do. The season is over.
Can I just say something?
Of course.
I think the Panthers are going to take the league this year by storm. I think people are going to wake up to this team this year.
People finally feeding into my delusion.
I am excited to watch this team.
They are excited.
They now have the media. I'm going to go off on the media for this and for the next team. The media have turned the running back situation with this team, Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard, into a controversy. Meanwhile, these two guys are just like, whatever, one game at a time, let's win games. Dave Canales is like, well, I'm not saying who I'm starting yet. It doesn't matter, we're just going to play to win the game. This is so fun for the Panthers because it's such a good decision to have to make. Because you've got two guys that can get the job done.
So,
like Chaperone.
So Panthers fans will remember. Media won't remember because goldfish memory when it comes to media. There was a duo of Panthers running backs named Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah.
They became the first and only NFL duo to both rush for 1,100 yards in a season. 2,200 total rushing yards. They both had 1,100.
You're telling me Gibbs and Montgomery haven't done that yet?
Nope.
They got to be up on it.
That is
soon.
they're close. That is quite literally. I mean, it literally says it right here. Williams was known for his breakaway speed, while Stewart was a powerful, hard-to-tackle back who became the primary back after Williams' release. This is literally Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard.
It's a fun situation in Carolina.
I will believe when I see them be a real team.
Right.
That's all I'm waiting for.
The Atlanta game, iffy.
But what they're doing right now, what they're doing right now, and it's important, is they're winning the games they need to win, which they did not do last year at all.
They need to go. I mean, they haven't won on the road yet. They're undefeated at home, not undefeated on the road. They don't have a win on the road. They need to go. They need to beat the Jets this weekend.
Right. You have to stampede that team. No offense.
And then next week, I said this. My record's looking close. Teams are a little shuffled, but I think they could beat the Bills.
So you go
Falcons just beat the Bills.
You go into this week, and you don't take it for granted, and you just blow the doors off the Jets. The Jets are going to see this as an opportunity to get their first win.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually their only chance to get a win this season, to be fair.
Right, and that's not even saying that the Panthers are a bad team. It's just like this is their best shot.
Vegas is favoring the Jets.
Not anymore.
I don't know why.
Not anymore.
Oh, it changed?
As of this morning, yeah.
Oh, okay. They were.
I just think this is a fun team, and I think they have to be 4-4 after this.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to realistically they need to win this game, which they would be 4-3.
Sorry, they're 3-3.
Which
right.
This is the first time since the Cam Newton I'm back game. I don't know if you remember that against Arizona.
That they've been 4-3.
This is the first time they've been over 500 or 500 or above since 2021.
Like this far into the season.
At any point in the season.
Like after week 1, you mean? Because they're 0-0.
Including week 1, yeah. Well,
wow.
Yeah.
Since when?
2021. When Cam came back for that one game. That game they won, where the Cam's I'm back game, that was the first time they were over 500, and now it's since then.
That's amazing.
It's great.
You should be excited. I think you should be excited as a Panthers fan because this team looks good. And Bryce Young, boy, oh boy. Bryce Young, his mic'd up audio from last game, there was never any doubt what a great quarterback to have back there. And he kept his word. The guy calmed down his team, kept them settled and composed and delivered.
And he was mic'd up for the Dolphins game too, and he started horrendously. I remember I text both you guys, I was like, I want him gone. Now I'm changing my mind. But the mic'd up, he's not a vocal leader. He is most definitely hella light skin, has a hella light skin voice. But he's walking around and he's looking to his defense, he's like, hey, I got you, just stick with me. Just stick with me, just stick with me, just stick with me. And it's like, hey, that's the kind of leader these guys need, where he's like, hey, just trust in me, trust in the play calling, we're going to get it done. They've started calling him, I don't know if they've started calling him, I've started calling him, let's trademark this on Sports and Spaghetti, he's Ice Young. Dude, when they need him, when he was trailing versus Dallas, he was, 10 for 10, perfect passer rating, a touchdown. It's like...
Yeah, he's fun to watch. When things start going right for this team, as they've been, it's a lot of fun to watch them play football. It's exciting
when their play calls aren't predictable, and they're actually it's
when they're throwing on second down.
It's very fun to watch this team right now.
All right, well, let's talk about a team that's not fun to watch right now, and this final panic button is the New York Islanders. Nikki and Anthony, you first, and then I'll say what I need to.
I'm not even opening the cover on the panic button right now. I don't think they don't have a lot invested in salary. Their highest paid player is probably Sorokin, correct? They're a very young team. They're changing of the guard. Patrick Roy's first full season. Second full season. First getting his own staff, right? I'm not panicked at all. This team is growing. Yes, there's going to be growing pains. They're going to be pretty bad, but it's kind of what you anticipate. Worst case scenario, too, if you're bad a couple years from now and still middling, you move Sorokin, you get some picks, you start over.
If we're talking about this season, my hand is on the cover. I'm ready to unveil it if I don't see some change soon. But the team looks fun. They look like they care. They are just inexperienced. And they need to find their chemistry. And I think that later on in the season, we might be looking at a 500 team at least.
Yeah. They're fun. They do look fun, and they're scoring. They're scoring goals. However, they don't have any defense. And what panics me as a fan, I like your guys' takes. I'm not panicked on the season because there's no expectation for me this season. They could lose all 82 games, and I'm not going to throw anything. Like I'm not watching the games with any anger, but I want to see them win, of course, and do well. The big thing for me here, the reason why I have panic as a fan is the defensemen. Pelech and Polak look like they're 45 years old. Romanov has not played well in a game yet this season.
This is all fixable, though.
Tony DeAngelo is a very poor defensive defenseman. And their best player is 18 years old. The player that has the most ice time on the team is 18 years old and has 3 games played in the NHL. It is all fixable, but Cizikas, Polak, Pelech, Lee, Pajot, for God's sakes, they all look so elderly. Ilya Sorokin's confidence is also a problem right now. He's given up 4 goals in 2 games, 5 goals in 4 goals in all the games. He gave up an empty netter. His goals against save percentage is .844. They're giving up north of 4 goals a game. That is not Sorokin numbers. You've got fans saying Sorokin's never been good. I'm like, shut up. This guy's an elite goalie. There's a confidence problem. There's a concern. There's concern with this team, and the reason why is your best player cannot be the 3-game-old player. They look very, very, very old. But at the same time, very, very, very inexperienced. Like Nikki said. What I dislike is that the media said they have to win tomorrow against Edmonton. And let's face it, I don't see it happening. I mean, really, the 4 teams they've played are all very good teams. And for a team that is in a retool, which is what Matthew Darsh called it, I see 0-4-0 on the docket, and I'm not mad about that. They don't need to win tomorrow. They don't need to win ever. They can lose out and get the first pick again and get McKenna. and then I'll be happy. Very well. Shall we go to the grinders?
Let's hit the grinders.
Grammy's grinders of the week. Nikki and Ant. I'm going to keep it. I'll go first today. I never go first, and it's an Islander. And it is Matthew Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer has points in his first 3 games in the NHL. He already broke records. He was the youngest player to ever record a point in his NHL debut, and the youngest defenseman to score a point in their debut, and the third youngest player to ever have a point, third youngest defenseman ever to score a point in their first 3 games in the NHL, and he leads the team in time on ice per game. Matthew Schaefer's my Grammy's grinder of the week. What a welcome to the NHL.
All right, I got mine. You got yours?
So what team is yours on?
My team.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay. So my Grammy's grinder of the week is Jesper Wallstedt. He is Minnesota's backup goalie, so I'm going to take the goalie this time. Minnesota's backup, or 1B, his first start of the season came not last game, the game before, against the Los Angeles Kings, who their offense is great. I mean, let's call it what it is. And shut him out for the first 2 periods. Then they fired off 3 goals in the third period to tie it up. Goes into overtime, no goals, so it goes into a shootout. And Wallstedt stopped Kempe, Trevor Moore, Kevin Fiala, and Andrei Kuzmenko to win that game. Just that, and I don't think it's his first start. He's under 5 starts. But just that standing on his head type.
And to withstand a comeback, too, from the Kings, because it was a 3-0 lead for the Wild.
That was his 6th game started ever.
Well done, sir.
34 shots against. He stopped 31 of them. 9.12 save percentage.
The Island. I wanted to say this. Buffalo won tonight, and so the Islanders are now the only team with no points in the
Buffalo
NHL.
scored 7 tonight. 8. Wow.
Islanders are pointless. Indeed.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Absolute insane game. I forget the record that it was, but it's the first complete game in the playoffs or ALCS.
It's the first complete game with that amount of strikeouts.
No, but it was the first complete game in the playoffs since a certain year.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I can pull it up for you.
Yeah, please do. 9 innings, pitched 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Unbelievable outing to take a 2-0 series lead against the Brewers. The Dodgers look unstoppable, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto is helping with that big time. Grinder of the week.
Very nice.
What a performance.
I want to give you one more stat. The Islanders also have the 2nd fewest goals scored in the NHL right now. Oh, this is fun.
Dude, you guys just need a vet, like a good vet. Like not
like
Zizekas.
Jonathan Drouin? Yeah, he looks like he's a grandfather, too.
No, a good vet. Drouin is not a vet.
Bo Horvat, Matt Barzal.
Oh, those aren't vets. I'm talking like...
You know who you need? Yanis Jerome Mosier.
You guys need it. You guys need it.
On the blue line.
He's good, dude.
You need Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
And we'll talk about this later, but...
And Brock.
First postseason complete game since 2017.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, do this.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you on next time.
Thanks, Sabri. Follow us on Instagram at Sports and Spaghetti Pod and on TikTok at Sports and Spag Pod. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Sports and Spaghetti. Anthony, take us away.
All right. That's Nikki. That's Chris. I'm Ant. We have some soup in front of us, some Indian soup.
No soup for you.
Mulligatawny soup. As always, take care of your loved ones. Make some soup. And as always, stay full.